My thoughts on the Arsenal game. We gave Arsenal a really good run for the money at the Emirates. We really did. We looked structured. We looked good defensively. Arsenal struggled to break us down. We also looked good well, I say good. We looked okay on the front foot. 2 chances fell to Andy Carroll, which he should have taken. If I'm honest, I think all Newcastle fans will agree with me that he should have taken them chances. He had 2 really good chances to win us the game, but he couldn't take them. We got punished. Kieran Clark was trying to run out with the ball from the back, was dispossessed, and if the other team has good players like Arsenal do, they will punish you. And Smith Rowe did exactly that. We after that we were never going to really get back in the game. So then the 2-0, probably a fair result in the end. But I'm confident that if we defend as we defended in that game, then we will be fine in the Premier League this season. My thoughts on Steve Bruce. Well, they're pretty simple, really. I think Bruce has peaked. Really, I think that's it for him. I think he doesn't take this Newcastle club any higher. I just really don't think he does. He came in after Rafa left. He was always going to have big shoes to fill. He really was. In his first season, he did get the exact same points as Rafa did in the previous season. They both got 44. But this season, it's just been negative, draining football. It really has, and I can see why the fans get annoyed. These Newcastle faithful fans are used to Kevin Keegan back in the day trying to score more than the other team. That was his game plan. So for Newcastle fans to go from that to Bruce, it's just polar opposites. It really is, and it's hard to adjust. It is hard to adjust. It's hard to accept, really, that that is happening at our club. But if I was going to try and defend Bruce, it would be that the last 3 games we've played Liverpool, Leicester, and Arsenal, and I thought in them 3 games we've showed some promising signs. I'm saying just some. We really have. We got a point at Liverpool, not at Newcastle against Liverpool. The Leicester game, they just showed more quality than us. I think we always struggle against Leicester with the pace they have. But against Liverpool and Arsenal, I really do think we showed some promising signs. Definitely defensively, I really do. The structure is kind of coming into play a bit. But we're on the front foot a bit more as well. Against Arsenal, we were high pressing. We've never seen a high press under Steve Bruce. We just haven't. It's just not a thing. And when I was watching the game the other day, and we were high pressing with 4 or 5 men near their goalkeeper, trying to press the ball down as a play out from the back. It was brilliant to see. I loved it. But it's baby steps. You know what I mean? If that's just me trying, if I was to defend Bruce, but as I said earlier, I think he's peaked in Newcastle, and he needs to go sometime soon. He really does. Am I nervous about the Sheffield United game? Yeah, I'd say I'm a tiny bit nervous. It would just be the Newcastle United thing to do. Would be to give this team their first win of the season. They've played 17 games now, Sheffield United, and they've got a possible 2 points from 36. In terms of previous meetings with Sheffield United, last season we did quite well at Bramall Lane. Alan St Maximin scored a header, and Shelvey scored, so we won 2-0 away. Then they came to St James's Park. The first game after lockdown, we won 3-0 with Alan St Maximin grabbing a goal again. So we do fare off well against Sheffield United, definitely in the recent times. I hope Bruce sets up with an attacking front foot. I really do. I don't want to see Bruce sit behind the ball, wait for a chance to counter. We are away, so that most possibly could happen. And knowing Steve Bruce, it will happen. But I've got a slight hope that we might, go out on the attacking front. I really do hope that. Let's get out this team.